Hey guys, BixWeirRoadRunner.com. Off the charts market rigging by Steve Mnuchin today. Nice job, Stevie boy. Dow up 1,173 points. Oh my God, how many times do I have to tell you? It's a click of a mouse, click of a mouse. Every single market, especially the Dow. Everybody's like, what? Wait a minute. I thought more and more cases were emerging in the United States. We don't even test for it. We don't test for the virus at all. But it's not about the virus even now. China's still shut down. We're gonna have nothing on the shelves in a month. And we have all kinds of cases breaking out. But this rise of 1,173 points was done by this schmo right here. Coronavirus G7 finance ministers ready to tackle the economic hit. Finance ministers from the G7 group of nations said they will use, quote, all appropriate policy tools, which means rig the stock market higher by buying, clicking your mouse, through the Exchange Stabilization Fund, which uses all derivatives, all stocks, bonds, everything traded on exchanges is just derivatives. That's all it is. You don't have to report that if you're the Exchange Stabilization Fund. Steve Mnuchin, click, buy, click, buy, click, buy, click, click, buy. Silver, click, suppress, click, suppress, click, suppress, click, suppress. It is a con. It is a fake. It is ridiculous. This guy belongs in jail. But he didn't break any laws. Nope. Not one law was broken in the rigging of the market. In 1934, they passed the Gold Reserve Act, which created the Exchange Stabilization Fund, which gave them the legal right to interfere in the gold markets and all other markets. All other markets. It's the legal right to interfere in all other markets whenever they want. Welcome to the world I've been living in for the past 50 years. 55 years, as a matter of fact. In the late 1960s, early 70s, Alan Greenspan created the first computer programs to rig markets. I've proven it 1,000 times, and I'll prove it 1,000 times more if you want me. Anyway, so the finance ministers get together at the G7. Steve Mnuchin calls everybody to the side and said, we all got to rig market. You all got to buy. We're gonna let it go down a little bit, and then we're going to buy. Just click your mouse buy. We'll worry about the ramifications later. We cannot lose control of this. Everybody buy stocks. Oh, by the way, I am going to allow JP Morgan and friends to totally ridiculously suppress the price of silver and gold. As much as they want, they'll make as much money as they want. Although JP Morgan has used this time to cover their naked short. It's not naked. They don't have a naked short. Their short was about 80 million ounces. I think they've covered it. I think they're done. I think JP Morgan now has nothing but blue sky with their 1 billion physical ounces of silver in their pocket. Nothing but blue sky for JP Morgan. We'll probably see that next week. If you're going to buy silver, buy it now. All right, I got more to say. India's Supreme Court lifts banking ban on crypto exchanges. We are going to see the embracing of cryptos by every single government, every single central bank. Everybody's going to embrace cryptos because the old system is dying. And we're going to have a major disruption this quarter with the destruction of the unbacked fiat system. And yes, they're suppressing the price of the cryptos as well. Those are not freely traded either. Look at the volumes. It's obvious. Obvious. But look at this. You got to read these the reasons why the stock market went up today. Stocks rally on U.S. virus spending stimulus bets. Where do they get this? Where does Bloomberg pull this out of their ass? Stocks are rallying because the world's in such shitty shape. It is insane. And right on the news of that, the Fed dropped the interest rates. Look what happens every time there's an emergency Fed interest rate drop. The first week, the market's up 2.8%. After 6 months, it's down 4.3%. After 1 year, it's down 9.2%. Oh, but they dropped the interest rates. That's a great thing, yeah. It's not going to stock the shelves, my friends. And then we have this news, Airbus to cut A330 output amid demand concerns. Concerns is ridiculous. The travel industry will die in the next couple weeks. Not months, not years, weeks. No one's going to. Can you imagine sitting on a plane and someone next to you going, everybody would freak out. Everybody. I want to show you something really interesting. This is the timeline of the coronavirus. December 1st, first known patient started experiencing symptoms on December 1st, 2019. He had not been to the Hunan seafood wholesale market of Wuhan, but right next there just happens to be a biochemical facility, weapons facility, basically. And then it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. And then December into January, it's blossoming, right? It's blossoming in January all throughout Asia. And look what happened. Hawaii tourism had a strong January, but impact of the coronavirus seen in Chinese market. Listen to this. Visitor arrivals and spending posted solid growth in January before tourism was beginning to feel the impacts of coronavirus. So it wasn't feeling the impacts yet. In January, 862,000 visitors came to Hawaii, 5% more than came during the last year, according to a report released by the Hawaii Tourism Authority. Part of the growth likely was due to a 6% year-over-year rise in Trans-Pacific air seats, which rose to more than 1.2 million. So Trans-Pacific air seats. Hawaii was up 5% from Asia. How many people in Hawaii have been diagnosed with the coronavirus? Does anybody know? I know. None. Not one, even though hundreds of thousands of people from China, Japan, South Korea are traveling through Hawaii all throughout December, January, and into February. Hundreds of thousands of people. But there's no coronavirus in Hawaii. None. What's Hawaii's biggest moneymaker? Only moneymaker. Tourism. The minute they announce what's really going on, it's going to get ugly. And then we have this story just yesterday. Hawaii begins testing for coronavirus after receiving testing. Begins. This is March 3rd, yesterday. Hawaii begins testing. Why has there been no coronavirus discovered in Hawaii? Because they didn't test for it. They wouldn't test for it. Why? Because it would destroy the Hawaiian economy, which runs 100% on tourism. People are dying for this decision. Since receiving new test kits from the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention last Friday, State Laboratories Hawaii Division has now conducted 5 tests for coronavirus in Hawaii. Governor David Ng said 2 cases came back negative, which means 3 are positive, right? No. And 3 people are still under investigation. Holy crap. So they have only tested 5 people, and 3 out of the 5 have coronavirus. Why didn't they start testing earlier? Because the CDC didn't give me test kit. That's the big scandal over there. Time will tell how many tests we can do. Currently, the lab is able to see approximately 250 patients per week for testing. So this week is the first test week. They can see 250 people. They've only tested 5 of them. 3 of them had coronavirus. Better stop talking about this, or they're going to ban me off YouTube again. According to the DOH website, there has been no reported cases of the virus, even though hundreds of thousands of people from China and Japan and South Korea have been wandering on the beaches, in the restaurants, on the airplane. Hachoo! Hachoo! We are being lied to, my friends, like you would not. So now they have the test kits. This guy, the head of their, Bruce Anderson, the state health director, deep doo-doo. He's got 250 patients he could have tested this week. But apparently he's not. We will see next week what the announcements are coming from Hawaii. That would open the floodgate to the end of travel. And guess who's supposed to go to Hawaii at the end of the month? Me. We don't know if we're going or not. There was a guy on Fox News, a doctor on Fox News today, who said, right on TV, he said, everybody's going to get the coronavirus. There's no way around it. If you're going to interact with people, you're going to get it. And they were like, we're not trying to panic people. No, we're not, but everybody's going to get it. If you're going to interact with people for the next 5 years, you're going to get it. That's why I'm screaming to build up your immune system. Cliff Eye is screaming about it. Cliff Eye is still tweeting like a madman, trying to get the word out. It's not what. It's a hell of a lot worse, especially in Hawaii. Anyway, there's your happy-go-lucky. Somebody said, had written Amy and said, Bix is so down, such a dark guy these days. Hey, I'm just telling you what reality is. Yes, the system's going to crash. I told you we're going to go through chaos. This is part of the chaos. Odds on surviving the coronavirus are very high if your immune system's in decent shape. So that's what you can do. You're going to get it. I hate to tell you. You're going to get it. We're all going to get it. You just got to build up your immune system. That's all you can do. Anyway, go to roadtoroota.com for more information on the collapse of the monetary system, the things I usually talk about, because this is nothing but Steve Mnuchin clicking his mouse. It means nothing. Nothing has been fixed. This is Bix. I'll talk to you guys later.
Here's a true story about a man just like you. He worked his whole life, he was honest and true. Built up a nest egg the way they said to. Invest in the market, money works for you. And everything is fine, picking the winners every time. Started to believe he could make dollars out of dime. Little did he know he's being primed for a fall. The riggers let you play, then the riggers steal the ball. We want free markets, not a million phantom trades. Lest everyone's honest, we're gonna lose what we made. Got to shut down exchanges, trade one for one. We want free markets, well, our work's just begun. Free markets are the road to freedom. Capitalism, not as bad as they say. The world has never tried it, rigging markets every day. Socialists fail every time in every way. Need a better system to forge a better day. We want free markets, not a million phantom trades. Lest everyone's honest, we're gonna lose what we made. We gotta shut down exchanges till they trade one for one. We want free markets, our work's just begun. Free markets are the road to freedom. I said free markets are the road to freedom. crypto solution, if only done right. We can take out the liars, bring dark into light, and trust in the math, not the people who lie. I think we can make it if we give it a try. We want free markets, not a million phantom trades. Lest everyone's honest, we're gonna lose what we made. We gotta shut down exchanges till they trade one for one. We want free markets, our work's just begun. 'Cause free markets are the road to freedom. I said free markets are the road to freedom. Free markets are the road to freedom.